And I think that that was a very important step forward. Of course, the most important focal point of that was the bilateral relationship between the U.S. and China. So now that the two sides showed that they can sit down, have a constructive discussion and address what each considers to be the important issues, I think that that bodes very well for the future. Most people did not have as high expectation of what would come out of this. And I'm really glad to see that they issued a joint statement, that they both shared, the contents in it. I think there definitely will be more discussion. I think the two sides said one of the outputs that they had really liked was the fact that now they've created some kind of consultative mechanism and framework for talking about trade and other related economic issues. And the other thing I want to remark, which is I was really impressed by two things that were said. One was by the USTR head, Greer, who said that he thought the biggest challenge in getting to where they were was the fact that they had to overcome some of the mistrust that existed because communications about these issues had been so limited and the rhetoric had gotten so high and in some cases even nasty, that he thought that their ability to reach and create an environment where they all felt comfortable talking frankly, and that was highlighted by Hudley Plung in particular in a very appreciative way. In other words, the American side did walk into the meeting with a lot of bluster and apparently did walk in with a lot of bullying. I think they all sat down and said, hey guys, we got to work this out. So let's, roll up our sleeves and start working it out. And I think probably both sides had that in mind, but the fact that they could actually get to that point so quickly, it was a very, very positive indicator that the future looks much more positive than it had been looking up to this point.